went to England at 19, and when I realized that I was in big old England, me alone at 19-year-old, even though I had a baby already. I left my baby back home in Jamaica, and you know, for a better life, go try something. And when I went to England, and you know, just the fact that I went to a man, yes, I went to England to a man. He just bought my ticket out of the blues. I just decided for me to come up there because he saw me in Jamaica and wanted me, and that was it. You know, I just went to England, 19-year-old, to this complete stranger basically, and it was a life lesson. That was one of my life lessons where I had to learn there. First foreign country by myself, no family around me, and every time I tried to reach out to somebody that I know, he would like block me from them, in a sense where he would take me away because he wants me for himself, you know. And so I had nobody. So when he started making me feel uncomfortable, in a sense, which I am grateful, I'm truly grateful to that person, because he also taught me a lot. You know, he also taught me a lot. Like, I realize now it makes no sense if we get up and we vent on things that happened. You know what I mean? Like we hurt ourselves on things that happened to us and feel like, oh, you should have did, or the person I should have did, or shoulda, woulda, coulda, woulda. Because I feel like now I realize that everything that happens in our life is ordained, especially when we believe in goodness for ourselves, we believe in a better life, we believe and trust that God is going to not put us in anything that's going to harm us. It will teach us, but not harm us to the point where it breaks us. Or even if it does something to harm us, it's not to kill us. You know what I mean? Like, it's to teach us a lesson, but are we willing to learn that lesson that it's supposed to teach us? You know, like, not all of us are open to learning new things or figuring out why, or trying to look at the why. Because at one point in my life I was so angry, and it only makes you worse. When you really look at it, it only makes you not a nice person to be around. It only makes you bitter. It only makes you resentful. It only makes you renew. You know what I mean? So I realized that after the fact, and decided that, you know what, God, you called me for a reason. God called me in 2016, and in the middle of my marriage, and I was like, what is happening to me? And I never understand what it was or how the feeling, but that is for another day. We're gonna touch that topic soon. But as I was saying, went to England at 19, came back, decided that because I got married over there, trying to sort my papers out for about 5 years, it didn't happen. I left my daughter. She kept saying, "Mommy, you're not coming home, Mommy, you're not coming home." I left her when she was 3. I was like, you know what, I'm going back home to my baby. And I went home and keep a big 80-year-old party for her when she was 8. And 5 years later, and did a lot for myself. I'm so grateful for the opportunity for that person to pull me, you know, as he said, that was the conversation that we had when he bought my ticket. You know, I called him and he just say, "I'm going to buy a ticket for you, come." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What?" Just knowing this person, you're like, "What?" But back then, you know, it was like nothing for you to go to England. You just buy a ticket, somebody receive you, and that was it. So that's what he did. He bought me a ticket, somebody received me, and I just went to this person, you know. But I am grateful because, as I said, he taught me a lot. I went back home, I, you know, bought a house. I actually went back home with someone that I met after I left that person years later, and I went back home with that person. We bought a house together, opened business. I was doing pretty well, you know, until life hits again. You know, life tends to hit you when you least expect it. So sorry, as I said, life hits again, and a couple years down the line again, because I went back to Jamaica in 2005, and that was when I opened business, bought my house and everything down there. So years later, we end up in court fighting over this house that we bought, that I aim to buy at the end of the day. But after 3 court cases, I decided, you know what, Your Honor, give it to him. My lawyer was looking at me like, what? She was so mad because it was my mom's lawyer for years and she became mine, and Miss started to look at me like, what? I said, I don't want anything. Let him have it. Just like that. Let him have it. And I walked away, and I came to, a year later, after that, I came to, I don't even think it was a year. It was like 9 months later, I came to America, decided to try something new. I didn't want to see him, you know, and I know he will be spiteful because he's always, I left him already and go back to him, and it was a ongoing back and forth relationship. And you know what, I said, I'm not doing this again. Not doing this again. So I'm not staying in Jamaica so he can try to come back, because I don't know why. For some reason, every time you break up out of a relationship and they realize that they're not getting better outside, they want to come back. But I am the type of person that I feel like if we truly break up on a harsh point, I don't want you back. I don't know, that's me. Everybody is different. I don't knock anybody for anything, but that's me. And I didn't want to even see his face, so I left Jamaica completely and I came to America. I asked my daughter again to give me 1 year. I said, give mommy 1 year and I will come for you. And trust me, in that 1 year and 1 month, a month extra, I got through with my papers and I went back for her. Yep. When I went back for her and I came back here, it was a year, and it was actually a year and 2 months. And she said, Mommy, you said a year. I said, don't worry, I'm coming. 1 year and 2 months, and I was back in Jamaica picking her up. When I came, she didn't know she was coming. I was like, hey, when I surprised her again, she was like, Mommy. Yeah, and I was like, guess what? I didn't know that. I didn't even actually know that. Hey, me tell her, say God in on faith. I went there for an interview, and when I went to the interview for her, because she got through and I had to go down for the interview. When I went to the interview, I asked the interview person if the immigration, if I said I'm leaving the same week, and I was asking if there's any possibility where I can get her papers for her to come with me. She said, I don't know, you know, because normally we take a while to process, so I cannot guarantee. I was like, you know what, I'm trusting God. The day before I went down, here comes a bike person at my mom's house with her passport, with the visa. I was like, yeah. When I told her, you're leaving tomorrow with me, you know, she was like, Mommy, but I don't tell my friends. I said, come, we're going up to school and everybody and tell everything and pack up. She said, I want to give my friends this. I should just pack up all our clothes them and just give them away. And she gave this one, that, and she just start give away. And I was like, oh God, I was so excited. Like that day I was so excited. But I took my daughter home the next day and she came here. And, you know, it's a blessing. Like I came here and I did so much for myself. You know, everything I asked God for, He gave it to me and more, which I'm super grateful for. Yep, super grateful. Yeah, but after years later, I came here, what, 2011? Was it 2011 or 2010? I think it's 2010 January. And yep, since then I bought a house, got married two kids, two beautiful kids. Again, my daughter is 26, going on 27 this year, 2025, going on 27. Ooh, oh, girl, I get big. My beautiful daughter, and I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old son. My last baby is a son. Well, supposed last baby is a son. Don't know what God have in store, because I'm actually going through this divorce right now, 5 years now, and you don't know what God have in store. I know, I tell myself that I am a wife. I was ordained to be someone's wife, someone who is a God-fearing person, and I tell God, if he's not God-fearing, I don't want him this time. I didn't ask for a God-fearing person the last time, and I'm making sure that I ask for someone who loves God more than me, trust me, and honors God, you know what I mean? So he will think twice before doing certain things. Yeah, he will have a heart, you know, a loving and pure heart. Yep. But yeah, I am waiting on God to do the do. I know he has something great. He keeps saying patience. I know he has something great in store for me, and I am just so grateful for it, and you know, waiting patiently for him and his grace and mercy that's keeping me, you know, here at my salon. Yeah, we're on a plaza, and I'm here early, so yeah, this is the back of the salon, guys. Yes, guys, we are at the beautiful I'm telling you something. You have to spend money for make money. Here, see all of them signs and stuff and mat and everything we say runaway, bonnets and bands and bags, and trust me, they are all worth every penny because it's promotion. And one thing I know, that it's always good to promote your business. Yep, a little intake on business. Like, as I said, this week we did a, you know, when I come in the morning, I kind of spruce up myself before the client come in. Shh, don't tell nobody. Yeah, I kind of come in and do my do. Yeah, come in and do my little do. Sometimes, as I said, I do it in the car, but I believe in appearance, and the way how you look says a lot. Yeah, and I just love makeup. I love dressing up. I love fixing up people. I love, you know, fixing up myself. I just believe that it's part of us, woman, to show up the right and proper way. And the right and proper way is, especially as a hairstylist, is the way how it is now. Yes, guys, trying to put two little bit. Yep, two little curls at the side right here. I don't really care about the back right now. And as I said, my handmade units are so nicely and tightly. This is a closure handmade, and it's like a closure, so I could turn it, I could wear it in the middle. It was a middle part closure. I wore it for a long while, and I just decided that, you know what, I want to change a look. Coming down for the Christmas, and I was like, you know what, I want to change a look, and I turned it into a bang. Yes guys, you can change your closure handmade to a bang. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, say them here are good. I'm not gonna even stress how good they are, the quality, the durability, the body, and it holds the curl so long. Like, I'm telling you, my hair holds the curl so long. I haven't touched this here with a curling iron, but because this was, I had it thrown down in a bundle of pile of thing, the front kind of. But once I put, you see, sometimes when you see it like this now, what I do, I would go home sometimes and I want it to, like I'm wearing it now, I would just drop some rods in there to the front, just 2 rods at the front right here to keep the bones. Guys, so one of my last clients, my mom over there doing her too. Yes, my mom works with me. She's over there doing her too. The last client of the day was about to put on this wig. Who have the best job ever? I think I have the best job ever. I mean, I used to this. I'm getting into it though. I'm getting into this. Guys, working on a wig. These are my best friends, you know. I have fun doing my job. Love doing my job. Watch my mother. There's my big man mother over there start doing her thing. They warm my mother. She's prepping my client for me. Yes, guys, my mom works with me. Mommy works with me. Mommy a young girl, you know. Yep. Mommy was starting me off. I'm gonna start off on the cover early in the job with me right now. Get a piece of the cake, piece of the pie. Not now, Miss Sorry, no, not now, Miss them a Jamaican mother. Not now going without them. If I pick them up at dinner, I love mommy. Why God is so good. When I say God is good, I mean God is extremely well. Look at look at her. Ooh. That's how we do what we do. Peace. Yes, guys, got home in time to put the kids to bed. Love it. And about to get myself ready to go to bed, guys. Yep. So this was a long day and I had a wonderful day today, a blessed day. I thank God every day. You know, as an entrepreneur, you go out there with faith each and every day, you know, praying to God and thanking him too, you know, no matter what comes, what happens, you know, how much clients come, you give thanks, you know, you just give thanks. Because I always say, you know what, I'm going out with faith. And then the fact that I have a booking site now, I'm so grateful how things has changed. And I know what I'm going out to, even though sometimes I'm telling you, God is super amazing, and he opens doors and he sends out pouring rain sometimes when we least expect it. So we just have to go out with faith. A lot of the times I just know that, you know what, we're winners, and you know, moving in faith is the way to go in this life, and just trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and just know that you are great. You are ordained to be great. Your steps are ordered by God, and I am telling you, I speak that over my life every morning before I plant my foot on the ground. So I know that the better is yet to come. You know, every day I say the better is around the corner, and it is yet to come. And all of the greatness they're around the corner, because I keep going, keep doing the do, and yeah, keep pushing, keep pushing. Consistency, consistency, consistency. As I started with, being consistent is the key to a great life. Consistency, faith, and putting God first. You know, him done order my steps, and I am just moving in his purpose and his will and grace for my life. So for that, I am super grateful and thankful to you guys for watching, and trust me, a whole heap more to come. So stay tuned, join in, sit back and relax. Tell you a whole heap more.